The COVID-19 pandemic has created the largest disruption of education systems in human history, but this does not stop us to celebrate your achievements for the past 4 years. With our resiliency, we offer you this virtual graduation ceremony. To begin with, may we all put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we listen to our national anthem, followed by the doxology and original hymn, Marcha sa Rehiyong 10.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Magiliw, helas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa gagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pangraw, ay
years go, the heart breaks, the rains come, the castle falls. You lose hope, the soul cries, the fears grow, the time flies, life goes on, but through it all, be strong, don't be afraid, you're not alone in this world. Be strong, take courage and run. 'Cause now's the time to stay, walking the promised land. Be strong.
Diyos sa iyong Mindanao mabuhay, mahal na mong natawan. Mauswagon, masitakon, malipayon, pagpano sa katahon. Magpapiling taning kasing-kasing, ang kabanaan o kamalipayon. Isa ka nunego ka ang magpaibabaw, ang kahon sa'yo kanina. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, Mindanao mong natawan. Isag-usap ang ang kaliwa, kami nagminahalan. Sa buhat at katuyuan, simbolo sa kagamasan. Magpapiling ka, magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, Mindanao mong natawan. Isag-usap ang ang kaliwa, kami nagminahalan. Sa buhat at katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan, pagpabiling kamataiusa, kadaugan sa tanan, pagpabiling kamataiusa, kadaugan sa tanan.
To formally open and give us the words of welcome, let us give a hand to Cassandra Klein Hordan with honors.
Today is a moment for contemplation, as well as a celebration, because finally the batch 2020-2021 crossed the dilapidated bridge with a tough belief that we can make it as long as we are determined to do it. This day signifies the end of an era for the class 2020-2021. Despite the fact that our time in junior high is an abrupt and unnoticed end, the knowledge and experience we have obtained here will be invaluable to us in the next journey. In behalf of my batchmate, I would like to extend my warmest welcome to our virtual moving up ceremony for batch 2020-2021. I'd also like to express my heartfelt gratitude and ardent thankfulness to everyone, our parents, family, and friends for their unwavering love and endless support, as well as the faculty and staff of Tongantongan National High School for their constant guidance and limitless patience. We owe you everything that we have today. Junior high school has been a memorable experience. Over the last 4 years of our venture to be educated and molded to be a great masterpiece, we can finally say that we have gained enough knowledge, good character, and wisdom that we may use to conquer whatever the future brings us. Our individual experiences here are distinct, yet as a member of batch 2020-2021, we share a similar band. A band that strengthened and honed our skills to become a better citizen in making our own legacy. As we advance in our education, the task will become more difficult. But if we hold on to our dreams, then success will always knock at our doorstep. Consider what you want for today. Plan your work and put it into action. If you put your heart and mind to it, anything is achievable. Our parents and our teachers are also deserving of praise. For their immeasurable efforts, instilling good values, taught us to respect everyone regardless of who they are. And above all, they show us how to see the best in any situation that arises. They are the one who forge us to live our life to the fullest. The word congratulations in Hebrew is Mazel Tov, which also means good luck. To my fellow completers, Mazel Tov in advance. And again, welcome to our first virtual moving up ceremony.
To inspire our graduates, we shall now hear important messages from two of our respected dignitaries. Department of Education Secretary, Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, and our Regional Director, Region 10, Dr. Arturo B. Bayukot, CESO 3.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously, not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Isang maalab at matagumpay na araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon sa Amihan ng Mindanao. Graduation, completion, or moving up ceremonies are testimonies of excellent coordination, genuine hard work, and great love. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world, hitting the various sectors including education, the Department of Education, through the competent leadership of Secretary Leonor Magtolis-Briones, firmly accepted the challenge to continue education, bravely wrestling with the challenges of the pandemic and unceasingly finding solutions to address any emerging problems. Amidst all these difficulties, emerged excellent coordination across all levels of governance and the different stakeholders, with the teachers at the forefront of delivering the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan. And here they are, our learners, who willingly submitted themselves to blended distance learning, painstakingly learning the ways of the new learning landscape and successfully accomplishing all their academic requirements through genuine hard work. But these successes would not have been possible if not for the great love of the parents and guardians who have been selflessly offering their prayers, time, and resources. In other words, the successes of our learners, our teachers, our leaders, and the Department of Education at large, with the unwavering support of all our stakeholders, are products of our collective decision to succeed as one family. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 10, allow me to thank and congratulate everyone for this great feat, which attests that DepEd indeed is on track. But just like what is said in our theme for this year's end of school year rights, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, we need to be on our toes. The COVID-19 pandemic is real, and so are other education emergencies. All together, let us rise from this pandemic, recalibrate our learning continuity plans, and continue to deliver quality education for our learners, the heart of DepEd 10. Muli, binabati ko ang lahat ng nagtapos sa taong ito. Hangad namin ang inyong patuloy na tagumpay, anumang landas ang inyong tatahakin. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng buong may kapal. Marami pong salamat.
The gateway to the golden future, Tongantongan National High School is proud to present the Grade 10 completers for school year 2020-2021 to be presented by Dr. Angelina A. Cacharo, School Principal, and to be followed by the confirmation and acceptance of candidates for completion. Conibel Sinistal, Officer in Charge, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent.
Good afternoon. Dr. Rowena H. Paraon, CISO 6, Officer in Charge, Office of the Schools Division Superintendent, represented by Dr. Conibel Sinistal, CISO 6, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Valencia City. Madam, I have the honor to present to you 228 candidates for junior high school completion of Tongantongan National High School for the school year 2020-2021, of whom 108 are males and 120 are females. I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education. May I request for your confirmation, ma'am?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Department of Education through its representative, Rowena H. Paraon, CESA 6, Officer in Charge of the Office of the Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Valencia City, and as certified by your school head that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the junior high school curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education, I hereby confirm you as completers of junior high school for school year 2020-2021. In this confirmation are the rights and privileges exclusively extended to the completers of the Republic of the Philippines. Congratulations!
Rustin M. Amor, John Wilbur F. Avellanosa II, Alejandro G. Adahar Jr., Dan Loven A. Alvarado, Lawrence A. Alvarado, Jadeson Q. Anava, Custodio Andres Jr., Jericho P. Andres, Ken Lawrence B. Badera, Ronel L. Bagungon, Rolito Balios, Axel Drake P. Baltasar, Kenneth O. Balos, with honor. April John R. Baricuatro, Ismael V. Bunga, Rangel R. Caballos, Wilden E. Cabañas, Marjan Christian C. Cadigo,
Reggie C. Cañedo,
Justin M. Cardino, Juanito Casanos Jr., Clyde Dave M. Casulatan, Joe Art O. Clarin, Rodal S. Colasco, Jomar P. Diaz, Axel P. Tigrano, John Rael S. De La Serna, Zine Melcher S. De Matilis, Charlie E. Disoyo, Ivan Josh Dale, Kino Raid A. Joseph, Russell June S. Director, Bon Clyde M. Director, Lawrence Charles V. Domingo with honors, Aldrin P. Ilya, Ken L. Ilya, CGT Esperi, Wilfredo Estacio Jr., Aaron Kurt A. Eugenio with honors, Kyron Dale A. Fatima with honors, Jesse A. Figueroa Jr., Josh Earl M. Pernell, Clark Kent P. Gallardo, J. Mark A. Gallardo, Carl Angel O. Hernandez, Roger Hismania Jr., J. C. Ingalia, Retjan S. Hapis, Algie Braille Hyman, Wingerjan P. Horquilla, Gerald B. Wanili, Christian J. R. Lentija, Wilmar N. Lurie with honors, Jeronigos Z. Luna, Roland C. Macabinlar, Josh G. Magdaluyos, Kenji B. Maglasan, Christian Dave P. Mancao, Justice Kyle P. Manrat, Kale Waniger B. Makil, Randy L. Marfil, Bonifacio A. Martirias Jr., Cyril John E. Nigalvio with honors, Christian M. Noliva, John Ray P. Naranja with honors, John Paul A. Navarro, Reginald Joe O. Nietes with honors, John Paul P. Ortiz, Adrian A. Palmirola, Prince Melon Palmirola, Joshua A. Pakiti, George Paulo B. Paran with honors, Christian Patingo, Ronilo B. Permano, Raven B. Plano,
John Cedric N. Uno,
Mark Arnold O. Rara, Japet Ham S. Reyes, John Paul Rulo, John Mark Padito, Melvin C. Samaniego, Christian Dave M. Samilio, Mark Nathaniel M. Samilio, Johnson L. Sayod, Iverson Lander B. Sidon,
Jairus A. Sipala,
John Paul N. Silada, Charles David Simber, with honor, John Aaron C. Siton, Hudson P. Soterio, Jecken C. Suwaybagyo, Joel Z. Subiaga, Redham A. Sueco,
John Mark G. Takan,
Anthony B. Talaman, Rush John C. Talatala, Ken Lloyd A. Talido, Kim Bryle E. Tamparo, Mariel L. Quijano, with honor, Bryle Kristen Cyril C. Picard,
Kelson G. Toricarian, with high honor,
Ruel P. Torres Jr., Carl Christian E. Trabuco, Sherwin Lloyd Utno, Alray D. Valerosa, Sire Mir P. Ventura, with honors, Joselito G. Villarreal,
Jezreel P. Yango, Joven Isulan, Percy Dave C. Ades, Desiree L. Advincula, Maria Christine B. Aguirre, Jenny Grace C. Alojado, Angelica P. Andres, Sheila Rene P. Andres, Sunshine Y. Arimas, Riza May Y. Bagas, Charlene B. Balyares, Lovejoy B. Balyares, Therese Ashley S. Baltazar, with honors, Joanna May M. Barrete, with honors, Pauline L. Barredo, with honors, Shara May A. Basha, Irene B. Bayonita, Shira M. Benedicto, Glyza May S. Bienzon, Sheila May E. Bunga, Mary Rose E. Bongkawil, Kyle Mar S. Bukod, Henny D. Cahigas, Crizel S. Kamaludin, Janelle A. Camiging, Daniela A. Cañero, Flora May A. Capio, Riza Jane M. Castro, Annie Joy P. Cavan, with honors, May B. Silidonio, Shireen R. Codilla, Sheila Marie D. Cornell, Analu T. Dangan, Arabella Kyle P. Di Gracia,
Hanuel B. de Guzman, Marcia Sheen V. Delfin, Raika Pearl S. Dinubo with honors, Trisha Marie I. Deo, Dalivane V. Doliges, Mary Grace M. Doliges,
Jana M. Duverte with honors,
Irish D. Dura, Rogeline H. Ichalar, Lovely Joy G. Ico, Glenn Joy G. Inario, Candy Claire G. Ipanto with honors, Angel F. Filipino with honors, Sherry May Flores, Sheena May C. Fraico, Laika Jean Fuentes, Janelle Jane S. Galvan with honors, Heaven Lee Dayan T. Gamboa,
Andrea Gale S. Garcesa,
Kimberly N. Garcia, Judy Faith D. Garong, Eula D. Helicania, Friend Jelly E. Hemeda, Via Alia S. Herigdig with honors, Alexa B. Hio with honors, Ricalyn A. Gonzaga with honors, Michelle Andrea C. Gregory with honors, Mary Shandi A. Gion, Karen E. Haro with honors, Regine G. Hismania with honors, Sheila N. Holoyohoy with honors, Janelle M. Ignacio with honors, Beverly Jean F. Jimenez with honors, Blessy Love S. Wakino, Cassandra Klein A. Hordan with honors, Aubrey Miles M. Langita, Egelyn B. Lapis, Maria A. Lapnite, Sweetheart Joy C. Laranyo, Rena B. Lausa, Janica G. Lentija, Renelyn A. Lunar, Rose Jean B. Macalde, May D. Makasampay, Mayan L. Makigangay, Mary Chris C. Marmito, Alma S. Mato with honors, Jezari T. Mienagua with honors, Joselle N. A. Migalbio with honors, Reina G. Melindo, Rose Ann Dayan Michon, Princess Joy L. Molida, Desiree Joy C. Mosquera, Alma Teresa E. Noval, Kathy P. Osorio with honors, Mylene A. Palmes, Janelle Ann Y. Pamatian with honors, Mariel F. Paraiso,
Trixie Joy S. Parilla,
Kyla C. Pilongco, May E. Puyong, Diana Jane Cuenco, Christine Joy G. Roble with honors, Colleen Kate B. Rupique, Eve G. Rubio, Shane B. Saladaga, Crazel Kate C. Sipala, Azinet P. Seret,
Gian C. Serrano,
Maria Crisilgin C. Suwaybagyo, Charity I. Suwat, Robilin B. Tabor, Rosemay A. Talidong with honors, Roslyn Tapinit, Jalaika B. Tapinit, Ivy Jill A. Taugo with honors, Cheryl May V. Tijada, Rhea Jean D. Tilorio, Jonah May E. Trago, Liza Joy C. Tubongbanwa,
Riza B. Utbo with honors,
Christina Cassandra V. Valdez with honors,
Andrea I. Villanon with honors, Charisse Natalie B. Villon,
Fevi Ann B. Yamuta, Aniza B. Ibanez, Sheila B. Yunson, Pearl Danzel Shane M. Zita.
Let us lend our ears to the message from the representative of the awardees, Kelson G. Turicarian with high honors.
To our very high-powered school principal, Dr. Angelina A. Cacharo, good day, ma'am. To the faculty and staff of Tongantongan National High School, respected guests, our dear parents, my fellow completers, and to those who are watching right now, a blissful day. To all junior high school completers, congratulations in advance. Today, we made a history. A history because, despite the unconventional format of our moving up ceremony, still, we're heads up. The sweetest achievement that no one can take it away. Our accomplishments and the smiles in our eyes finally says, graduate Junta. I imagine that many of you out there feel the same sadness I do when I reflect about our last we missed out on. The coronavirus pandemic had abruptly ended our junior high at Tongantongan National High School. As we are looking out for a way on how to spend the time with our classmates and friends, an enlightened that way engulfed us. As we pedaled out, new sets of horizons knocked our door. Anxieties, boredom, stress, and our mental health destabilized by coronavirus. But this opened a new gate to unequal opportunities of learning depending on how we grapple and gained a new perspective. For my fellow completers, I know we have the same sentiment, the hardship, the same mountain to climb on, and the same thing in mind. At the start of the school year, figuring out where to go and how to get there, we are forced from going to school to modular or online learning, as it also deepened the digital divide, the gap between those who have access to the internet and technology at home and to those who do not. But today, we stand here together, holding our dreams, rebuilding our foothold, strengthening our grip, that this kind of pandemic did not hinder our path in us. Instead, it made us rise to the zenith of our dreams. It is heartbreaking to be placed in a situation where COVID-19 pandemic is at the center. Our last opportunities to celebrate hardship, accomplishments, and triumphs with each other were taken from us. However, I challenge you all to conceptualize our predicament in slightly different light. I believe that this pandemic has given us the most important lesson in our junior high school career. Life is full of surprises, but we have to believe that the past 3 years have instilled us enough tools to navigate any curveball the world throws at us, like a global pandemic or even worse, a rearranged wise time schedule. We stand still and hold to our dreams. Completing our junior high school. Junior high school may be over, but the page of our life is just a glimpse away. We're all going to do great things. We're going to be an amazing individual. And I know we can be a batch made by pandemic with unmatched potential and an equal uniqueness to help the world a better place. As we are molded by love, respect, and kindness, no matter what our differences are. I hope the best for each and every one of you. And now, may the wind of His wisdom be at your back, and God be your wings as you go to extraordinary things. To our teachers, faculty, and staff, thank you for our remarkable guidance, for showing us dedication in the delivery of new normal education, for reaching the unreached learners and engraving in our imagination to be always optimistic and unleashing our creativity to adapt the new challenges based on the new trends. And to our parents who become our shield and feel the same predicament as what we had before, this is for you. May I request my fellow completers to hold your parents' hand and hug them tightly, saying, Ma, Pa, thank you so much for your unconditional love, for being there when we need you. I love you, Ma. I love you, Pa. Once again, thank you for everything. We are here because of you, teachers. We are here because of our parents. And we are here because of you, my classmates and friends. We made a difference. Good day, and be God our life as we pass this way again.
Far above the blue mountains, surrounded green and golden days, stands our alma mater dear, reared against the arch of heaven. When we stood at the childhood gate, we can enter this day. You bring us soaring highway to challenging path we take. From our hearts we cry to cheer, marching with pride and spirit flow, and bring our mother's name wherever we may go. You are indeed a blessing. You are a dream come true, an inspiration to many. Together let us sing for victory. May you uphold our spring shade. May we bring honors to your name. May our deeds will shine and flame, uplifting cause